These are test pieces that my former students have made. Essentially, they were practicing making Marias, and everything is fine. But now I've got a lot of glass waste. I could take these and just throw them in the trash can, and that'd be the end of it. But for a lot of them, they're actually salvageable. And my plan is I've got various scrap color glass from different projects to first fuse the glass on as a puntee, as a handle, and then on the other side make a hook, and then have a little wind chime or icicle or whatever you want to call it, rather than just take these and throw them away. So, and again, this is one of the things when you're teaching, doing glass blowing, you'll end up with lots and lots of glass that you can't like turn it into something usable like a test tube or a schlenk line, but you can turn it into something decorative or throw it away or both. So in the first step, I've just got a glass puntee and heat up what will be the bottom of the wind chime. And I'm going to make a hot seal. It's not going to be a particularly fantastic one because I will be flame cutting this when I'm finished. So I want to make sure it's solid. And then the next most important thing is to make sure that it's reasonably centered. So in this case, I'm just letting it droop down. This side is cool, so. And I'm going to do this with several of these first. So I've already got one that I've puntied up already. And then the next step will be I'll clean up what will be the top of the wind chime and then put a hook on it. And then fire cut the bottom. So it won't fix any of the imperfections, obviously, and I'm not going to even bother trying to clean anything like that up, but it can make it into a nice little keepsake or a not keepsake. So now that I've got the Marias all puntied up, I'll clean up the end, and I've got lots of just random little pieces of colored glass that I can turn into the hook. This is some really nice glass that a student's mother donated, so I'll use some of that as well. So first, just to make sure don't have any kind of defects, I'm just going to clean off that part, and I'll do the same here. I should mention these have not been annealed, so after I do all of this work of putting a hook on here, I'll run these through the annealing oven. Again, these were designed as test pieces, or used as test pieces, to learn how to make a Maria. They were never intended to end up in a final product. But it gives you an opportunity to use them for something. And there we go. This hook's a little big, so I'm going to condense it down just to heat it, and then use the graphite marver to both straighten it and shape it a little bit. And that works. So I could try and make it a little bit more uniform, but this is fine. Now what I'm going to do is when this cools down, I'll be able to hold it here and then just do a fire cut at the bottom, and then I'll have a little wind chime or icicle or whatever you want to call it, and there we go.